Welcome to channel where we talk about the latest Ripple and XRP news and give our thoughts on the trends that are shaping the world of digital finance today. 3 important stories are getting extra attention this week. Ripple's good market performance and the regulatory problems Jupiter Asset Management had to solve for each of these were recognized by the World Bank. If you find our content interesting, stories not only show how the world of cryptocurrencies is changing but also bring attention to the issues and growing importance of XRP in the world's payment system. Please like, subscribe, and leave a comment below if your participation helps us grow your business and keep giving useful information. The World Bank has recognized Ripple and XRP for their important contributions to global payments. This is the first piece of news we have today. In November 2021, the World Bank added Ripple to the payments environment. They called XRP a stablecoin that makes transactions very fast. This recognition shows how useful XRP is and how Ripple's influence is growing. The report also talked about how XRP and XLM can be used to make international payments faster and more efficiently than traditional correspondent banking methods. It showed how useful they could be and how they might affect the global financial ecosystem. Central bank digital currencies for cross-border payments. A research paper from the World Bank talked about how important it is to have quick and cheap ways to send money across borders. Recognizing stablecoins as a type of digital currency that can be processed instantly and transactions are safe. This realization comes at a time when the price of XRP is going up and many people are predicting that it could break out. The World Bank's classification of Ripple Labs Incorporated, a major player in the cryptocurrency market based in San Francisco, is meant to make it seem more legitimate. Following how the World Bank put cryptocurrencies into groups, people in the community have been thinking about what this means for the future of XRP and Ripple. Notably, Sean McBride, who used to be the director of global talent acquisition at Ripple, brought up the classification by the World Bank at a time when rumors were going around that Ripple might launch its stablecoin. The XRP community has a famous economist that McBride talked to. This economist made predictions about how Ripple might add stablecoin features through automated market makers. It was McBride who questioned why XRP was called a stablecoin and emphasized how useful it is. People in the community still have concerns about how stable XRP is and what its general uses might be. If the World Bank agrees that XRP is a stablecoin for lightning-fast payments, it will be a big step forward for the cryptocurrency community. This move shows how useful XRP and Ripple laboratories could be in the global payment ecosystem and is likely to make them much more trustworthy. There is still a lot of disagreement, but it is clear that XRP's usefulness and possible impact on the world's financial system cannot be ignored. What this acknowledgement will mean in the future is still unknown. Because XRP has had good market performance in relation to its security classification, it has continued to be a major player in the industry. With a market value of $3.1 billion at the time of this writing, XRP is trading at 0.552 and shows no signs of stopping. XRP has also gone up by 5.6% in the last week, adding to the noticeable rise in altcoins. On the 6-hour chart, the collapsing wedge pattern is one of the technical signs that LED and other market analysts are optimistic about XRP's future, which usually means higher momentum. In the next few to 3 months, LED has set key price targets for XRP that could cause a breakout. Some of these goals are 0.555, 0.623, and even 0.695. They are above where things are now and show big gains that could be made from where things are. It's exciting to think about gains like these, and they're good for both investors and hobbyists. In the same way, some analysts like JD think that XRP will soon grow a lot, maybe even reaching 650 times its current value. If this surge happens, the price of XRP could reach $357 per coin, which would be a big deal for the cryptocurrency. These facts show that XRP has a huge amount of growth potential. It looks like Ripple will continue to rise to the top in the coming months. The fact that the World Bank has named XRP a stablecoin and that the company is always working to improve its partnerships and technologies helps it grow and strengthens its position in the international payment sector. Ripple is doing well. Even though there are a lot of talks about how XRP could change cross-border payments in ways that have never been seen before, the future looks bright for cryptocurrencies, and now is an exciting time to be a part of the world of cryptocurrencies. There is still a lot of good news in the market which makes investing in it more appealing. Chance for people who think it has potential if the Bitcoin market grows even more. It will be interesting to see where RP goes and how, despite recent problems with regulations, it continues to change the future of finance. Jupiter Asset Management draws attention to the fact that the European Union's regulatory framework is not always clear or easy to understand. Due to Ireland's strong opposition to including crypto assets in UCITS funds, Jupiter Asset Management had to sell its $2.5 million XRP exchange-traded product ETP investment. Jupiter's investment was lost because of this. A representative for Jupiter talked about the strict internal review processes that found and fixed the regulatory misalignment. Because the event affects more than just investment plans, it has led to a larger discussion about the need for a coordinated regulatory approach within the EU. Putting the market difference into pieces not only shows how hard investing is, but it also changes investment strategies and the investment ecosystem as a whole, creating a fragmented market. Trying to figure out how to invest in cryptocurrencies in a regulatory environment, but it also shows how important it is for the European Union to have a single regulatory framework. It's also hard for fund managers to come up with new investment strategies because different member states have different ideas about how to interpret and use the US directive. The regulatory bodies in France and Ireland recently reaffirmed their positions. While most EU countries are against adding cryptocurrency assets to their funds, it's important to note that the UK and Germany have different views, with Germany allowing certain crypto exposures under certain conditions. For example, DWS, a fintech fund, shows that Germany's regulator allows crypto ETP exposure in USH's funds under certain conditions. But the careful approach to protecting investors in regulated fund structures on how to hold an Ethereum exchange-traded note investment is a notable change, especially when compared to how other EU member states regulate this type of investment. The event shows how important it is for the EU to have a unified and harmonized regulatory framework. It also shows how uncertain and unclear things are for fund managers who want to make their investment portfolios more innovative. It breaks up the market, which is bad for investors in the long run. In short, we've looked at how Ripple recognizes the strength of the XRP market and the regulatory issues in the EU. Each story fits into the bigger picture of how digital currencies are changing the way money works. Don't forget that the information on our site is only meant to teach and should not be taken as financial advice. I hope that today's class taught you something. Keep an eye on this space for more news, and we'll see you in the next video from XRP Insider.